Hi, Cameron. As
Hi.
you know, today's our last session. Is there anything that you want to go over today?
Uh, I guess, yeah. Today, uh, I had to do a presentation of my senior sim project, and the point of this presentation was to get feedback from my classmates and my professor. And I felt that I was ready to present, and I did. But after I presented, none of I really didn't get too much feedback from anybody. So I don't know if I should be worried about that or not because everybody else in my class got a lot of feedback for their presentations or well their senior sim projects. So I don't know how to feel about that right now.
Okay, so I'm hearing that you're a little uncertain on how you think the outcome of your presentation was. Do you have any idea as to why you think not many people spoke up afterwards?
I mean, it was a bad presentation or there's just nothing to talk about. I guess.
Okay, so I'm hearing that you might have thought that it was a bad presentation, but maybe you're also looking in a positive way of how maybe you don't really need to change much and you're heading in the right direction, so not many people had a comment.
Yeah, I guess yeah. I guess you could say I'm just kind of like psyching myself out, and that's probably just because in this class it's the same professor that I had an issue with last time.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe maybe I can just like ask for some help from some of my other classmates.
Okay.
Like just ask them personally, just to ensure. I guess.
Just get some more feedback
Yeah.
outside of the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
What did your professor say? Did he give any feedback or comments after the presentation?
He's pretty much kind of reiterated what I said to the class, and I think he like asked me about one of my slides, but it was just like a simple note card read I had. It was nothing significant.
Okay.
He asked about like a definition of a term that I had in my presentation. I just read it off a note card.
Okay. Do you think that maybe your expectations of this presentation were just a little bit high?
Uh, yeah, that's mainly because this is like the closing of my major. This is my final project.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So for me, it sounds like that you're putting quite a lot of pressure on yourself about this presentation and this project, but maybe it's perceived from your peers as well as your professor that you're on the right track, especially since it sounds like you put the work in and you've stated that you put the work in. So
Yeah.
I think that there's a good chance that you might be, unfortunately, just looking at it in a more negative way when it actually may be positive in the long run.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what you could do to maybe relieve that stress and the high expectations and kind of think in a different way?
Focus on something else.
I know that when I'm really stressed and I have super high expectations for myself, I kind of like to take a step back from everything and kind of say things out loud to see if they sound irrational or logical. And then when I say them out loud, it's like, that wasn't the way that it was perceived, and I doubt other people were thinking of me in that way. So maybe that could be helpful for you when it
Yeah.
comes time to finish the presentation.
Yeah, I guess I can look at it more like that.
Okay. Is there anything else on your mind this session?
Nope.
No? Okay, well, Cameron, I was very happy to work with you, and if anything else that comes up after our termination, feel free to reach out.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.